It's unbelievable how big a jump it is, really. Every kid I commit, every kid I talk to or wants to hear about it, I tell them about the weight room, and just you no matter how much you lift, no matter how much you think you're doing it the right way, it just takes time. And some guys mature quicker than others. You know, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and like you cannot think like I have recruits telling me, I'll be ready, coach. I'll be ready. No, you won't, and that's okay. Like
Right.
I can count on one hand freshmen, that have come in and like gotten it done from day one. There's always somewhere that you need help, and some kids have always been the best. They've never failed at anything, and that's the toughest kid because when he fails, he doesn't want to ask for help. He can't handle it as well as others that have failed and kind of been knocked down and had to fight their way back. And families, let's face it, some of the families that we deal with, they're well off, and they've always had money. They've always been the best. And when you're not the best anymore, I used to love watching those kids come into spring training. I'd watch those first, they'd roll right past me, and I couldn't wait to see them on the field the next day, because you got to grow up, whether it's high school to pro ball or high school to college or whatever level it is. You can't just show up and know all the answers to the test. It takes time. You got to be humble. There's certain lessons that got to be taught socially, academically, athletically. It's just a journey. And those kids that can just remain calm and not get too up or too down. And the generals at West Point used to tell me this, Jimmy, you got to have a good sense of humor because everybody's playing the game, and everybody, wants to. It's a highly competitive atmosphere around here, but you can't get too up, you can't get too down. And a lot of kids nowadays, if they're not ready or they're not the guy, they think there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we're here for. That's why you have your show. That's why I have my job, so we can help them. So doing one of these post grad years or a JUCO year just helps you be a little further along in the process.